up the mic a little bit. Hopefully that's better.
Go!
So the first game, Val versus Purple Debo. Starting.
Player 1 defeated.
So the neutral in this matchup is kind of awkward actually, because Peach really wants to get in, but she doesn't have the tools to do it all the time. So we're probably going to see a lot of short hop air dodge to get in past the items. I think we want to keep the better tools to get in versus stuff like this. Once Peach does get in, she can get a lot of damage because that's just the kind of character that she is, but we'll see how well Pacman walls her out and deals with the pressure when she does get in. Pacman's been playing the neutral really well so far, making good use of the fruit and everything. Oh wow. Really good landing the bell there, but I guess it was a bit further back than Purple Debo expected. So I've been seeing him just charge fruit in the air as he's landing. He doesn't really have many options that get really far ahead. She has like Parasol, that's high commitment, and the Umbrella. But I'm not sure if she actually wants to commit to stopping him charging fruit above her. Let me know if the volume levels are better now. And the Pacman take the first stocks. Purple Debo at 73%, so at that percent to a few Peach's options. I'm gonna work on the mic real quick. Let me know if the mic level is better now. I have to buy about 20%. So as expected, Peach is having a lot of trouble actually staying in. Purple Debo playing this really well so far. So Peach is mostly going to be looking for fairs and back airs to kill her. Stuff like F Smash is also like a viable kill option, but they're a bit harder to get. When Pacman has the lead, it's really hard for Peach to actually get that back, but there is no time limit in this mode effectively, so Peach can be as patient as she wants to be. Pacman is now up 2 stocks. Let's see if Val can close up the stock. Lots of trampoline usage. Probably one of Pacman's better options versus Shield. I'm not super knowledgeable about Pacman, so I apologize if I get some stuff wrong, but I'm going to hopefully offer some insight for the Peach side of the matchup at least. So again, Val just really trying to get in and Purple Debo spacing back with his moves. That's what you generally want to do versus Peach. Just like space backwards with aerial, space backwards with projectiles, and make her constantly approach. And there we go, the Pacmans have a 3-stock lead right now.
The winner is Pacman!
We're gonna go ahead and send in emoji next, rather than whoever we plan to send in.
Survival!
So let me update the roster real quick to swap 2 people. We have Emoji in here versus Purple Diva now. Let's see, so Purple Debo banned Dreamland. Let's see what Emoji picks. He chooses Town and City. That's an interesting choice in my opinion, because I think that would be one of Peach's not so good stages in the matchup, but let's see how this plays out. So the Pacman are up with full character, full person I should say, 3 stocks. Let's see if we can do enough for the Peach side. I recall Emoji doing pretty well at the last crew battle that he participated in, so I want to see how this goes. So we're already seeing some tricks with the fruit from Purple Diva, which I imagine is one of the more fun things you can lab on Pacman. Seems like there's a lot you can do with that move. Already a dot X. Second strongest turnip for those that didn't know. So Emoji's having a lot of trouble dealing with these C drops right now. Peach is kind of a character that struggles with projectiles in general. But she does have tools to get past them. You just have to use them kind of wisely. That was an interesting recovery. Side being into the trampoline to snap to ledge. Good use of your opponent's tools. Oh, whoa. That was pretty sick. Have to admit. That was awesome. Devo's starting out strong so far. So that's one thing that you have to keep in mind whenever you try to cover Pacman's landings. You can always drop that hydrant on you. If you parasol at the right time, it actually like armor through the hydrant. Not armor, but it like just straight up beats the hydrant and hits Pacman though, so that's an option. You have to be really careful doing that in case he's a bit too high to get hit by that. Peach vs Pacman is probably a pretty rare matchup that both players don't get to play often. Good tomahawk there. So Peach can jump cancel fastball at JCFF, which gives her one of the best tomahawks in the game. Another stock for the Pacman here. Purple Devo has some really good use of these neutral beasts so far. Throw to see. Peach generally doesn't use that very often, but there are situations where you can use it as a mix-up right there. So the Peaches are really having trouble stealing out the stock against Purple Devo so far. They're playing really safely. And we get the float back air, so that's one stock off the Pacman finally. The hydrant is pretty scary to deal with as Peach. She has some options to send it back, but when it's flying at her, she's you really don't want to be caught floating or something. think I heard a side B there. So when Peach's side B hits anything, whether it's a shield, a person, or a hydrant, it's completely safe. It has like some of the best frame advantage in the game on hit, or even on shields. So it's kind of safe to use in certain situations. I kind of use it to bounce off the hydrant a lot, like that. It's completely lagless, pretty much. Ooh, the hydrant. Getting the snipe off stage. Alright, good stuff from both players. Really cool stuff from Purple Devo so far. I really like that block. Hey, what's up, Jazzy? Alright, let's see who we have next up on the lineup. We have Raining Luck. Let's see if we can have Purple Luck rejoin. Or Raining Luck, I don't know why I said Purple Luck. Yeah, Devo's doing really well so far. He seems to know the matchup. And the sad song from Super Mario RPG plays. No, I think the Peaches can bring this back though. We still have some pretty good Peaches waiting in the back. And I'm looking forward to seeing how some of these Peaches that I haven't seen play end up playing this matchup out. Let's see what stage we're going to. Looks like we're going to Smashville. So Devo with 2 stocks left versus a full 3 stocks on this Peach. So we're gonna have to make sure that getting stock at the start.
1, go!
I'm not sure why he's hitting. Now I have to start over. I don't know if you're watching Devo, but I think you only have 2 stocks right now.
No contest. Survival.
Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, DQ'd out of the crew battle. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just do this now. Seems a bit laggier than the other one. I'm not sure if this is a players are a bit further away here. Oh, the C-Strop. Pressure is pretty strong. Whoa. Setting up for the hydrant with the grab there. I imagine Pacman's grab is pretty hard to land in general, especially versus a character like Peach that floats a lot. So it's always surprising to see it being landed in this matchup. Peach is probably one of the better characters in the game for avoiding grabs just because she can float above people's grab ranges when she actually gets near them. A common mistake that a lot of Peach players do is that they actually approach with float, which is not what you want to do as Peach in almost any situation. You usually only use that was a Stitch face. You usually use float mostly when you're already on top of their shield, and then you force their bad out of shield options or pressure them in general. So I like how patiently Running Luck is playing the neutral here, not constantly trying to force stuff to happen. Is my mic too low or is this fine? Let me know if I need to adjust something, sorry. So it's mostly even so far, which is good to see. Alright, see you, Jazzy. So lots of turnip usage from Raining Luck so far, which is pretty useful in this matchup. You can't really only use turnips, obviously, but it definitely helps you get in versus Pacman projectiles. So he lands the bell, but probably expected the air dodge to try to get the grab instead. So no actual follow-up from that. And Raining Luck takes a stop off of Devo. I'm not too familiar with Pacman's setups on the hydrant, but it looks like Devo has a really good grasp of like exactly what he can do to send the hydrant at whatever angle he actually wants to. Well, that was actually a lot of shield damage. Both the key and the hydrant hit the shield. You end up shielding a lot versus Pacman. I'm usually not afraid of getting shield broken or anything, but it's interesting to see that much shield damage or something like that. Yeah, I think Bear is very good in this matchup, Rickshaw. You can kind of just stay near shields. You like walk up to Pacman backwards, and then you shield and then you back her out of shields is what you end up doing a lot. That's another thing I like to see more of. Pac also has a couple full shield break combos with Z-drops. That's pretty interesting. Peach has some really cool stuff on shield too, especially with the Stitch. You could like Z-drop a Stitch into a side B, and that breaks shields. I think Peach has some of the best shield pressure in the entire game, with like float dare into fast fall nair. I do like the use of turnips so far from Raining Luck. It's working very well so far. I mean, you can't walk backwards, but I'm talking about walking and then like doing pivot shields. That was a very good fairy. Oh, the hydrant water, allowing that follow up. And the good read-roll and getting the up smash. Good stuff from Raining Luck. And again, good stuff from Purple Devo too.
The winner is...
It's looking a little bit more even now.
Survival!
So let's see, the next Pacman is... CO. So we'll go ahead and wait for them to join. The pack is back, says Pacman. Zio Luigi, the Pacman. I see. Let's see what stage we end up going to. First we have to see what Raining Luck bans. Oh, Peaches have 13 stocks left? My bad. Thank you for the correction. Sometimes I have trouble updating in live. So Raining Luck bans Lilat. Let's see what Pacman Discord ends up picking. Yeah, I think both of these characters hate Lilat. Peach because of like the ground float gets caught, especially like on the little thrusters, even when it's not tilted actually. Looks like we're going to town. So I believe Raining Luck has 1 stock left.
3, 2, 1, go!
So I think the Peaches can bring this back, but we'll have to see how this goes. I've heard that Purple Debo was their best pack. Not sure if that's true. He did have a very strong showing going in first, taking out several people. You can already see this Pacman's playstyle is very different from the last, which is pretty interesting to see. He started at 21 stocks right there. 7 people, 3 stocks each. So one option that Peach does have in matchups like this is approaching from pretty high up. Pacman doesn't really have good anti-airs like directly above him. It's kind of hard to land, but like you can like go just above Pacman's immediate range and fall onto him with back air. That's something I do a lot versus characters like Marth and some projectile characters. Oh, packs have 18? My bad, yeah, you're right. That makes sense, they only have 3 stocks so far. So town is probably one of Peach's worst stages in the matchup, I think, because she does not want this much space on stage. That was a good down smash there. Yeah, she doesn't want this much space usually, and she doesn't kill off the top super often. I'm not sure how often Pacman does. Peach has up smash to kill off the top and up B, but they are not her like most reliable kill moves. She's mostly killing with back air and fair and stuff like that. Some lag here, unfortunately. Hopefully this smooths out. Oh no. Seems like one of the players DC'd. In situations like this... am I the one that DC'd? Oh. Oh no. Yeah. I think the stream is back live. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. Seems like things randomly cut out there. My internet's always like super reliable, but this happened once in the last crew battle too. Like this is the first time it's gone down in like a month. We're just going to probably just we have two options. We can set the percents back to what they were, or we could just reset the match with the same stocks because they were even. So I'm wondering what you guys want to do. Do you guys want to just replay with the same number of stocks since the game is pretty much even at that point?
Survival.
And yeah, I apologize for that. I'm not sure why that happened. There's not much I can do about that, but like it's weird because my internet's usually super consistent. I'm gonna let Raining Luck join first, and then you can join Lightning. I think I have to rehost the lobby actually, because I declined. Let's try this again.
Survival. Jigglypuff.
His game just soft locked. We can wait a bit. This game is pretty buggy when it comes to network things. Is the sound not working right now? Let me know if there's something I need to fix before we start this match.
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, hopefully the internet stays stable for the rest of this. Yeah, I've had my Smash soft lock before, mostly with joining a lobby that just got cancelled, or rejoining a lobby sometimes too. What stage were we on? Town. Okay. Yeah, last match was mostly even from what we saw. So hopefully this doesn't affect too much. Alright, back into the match.
Three, two, one, go!
I actually do enjoy playing Jigglypuff Picoleon, which is pretty fun. She's just kind of bad. I think she does fine in a lot of matchups though. Anyways, Peach wins the pack. Instant Saturn. Let's see what ends up happening. Both players do know how to use items in this matchup. So they should both be able to make good use of this. Hoping this Saturn stays alive for a while. Sometimes he'll just randomly disappear after bouncing off the ground. I mean, most often he just gets thrown off stage and that's how he disappears, but sometimes he'll just time out or something. I think it's kind of RNG dependent because sometimes it instantly disappears when you throw it on the ground. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, a lot of people just instantly throw away the Saturn versus Peach because most Peaches are pretty experienced with the Saturn, but I guess Zio was confident enough with it to keep it on stage. That's an interesting high recovery from Pacman. Or not recovery, but an attempt to get back on the ledge. So when Pacman lands the bell high in the air, it seems like he's kind of limited on what options he can actually do to follow up. Most people have been doing up airs, it seems. So I'm not sure if he can actually get high enough for a back air or anything. Zelda over our back air. So the Pacman are up 2 full players now. Let's see who the Peaches are sending in next.
Survival!
Looks like we have Jimmy Dean Lynx next. So Zio bans Battlefield. If Pac lands a bell high, his options are limited. If he knows the bell will connect ahead of time, he can use side B. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that before. That seems to kill at a decent percent. So Jimmy Dean chooses Smashville, which is probably a good choice, I think. Yeah, Debo had a lot of really good confirms. That's really cool to see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I'm currently playing off of OBS rather than actual screen, so there's some delay. Alright, so we have Jimmy versus, I need to update the tag real quick. My bad. Wow, that grab seems very, very punishable. Yeah, Peach can actually turnip block Pac in response to the grab whipping, but that's a bit hard on Wi-Fi. The Pacman dare. So I've heard that Pacman's dare is mostly a worse version of his nair. I'm not sure what situations you'd use dare over nair, but that seemed like one where that's actually a pretty good situation to use it. Pressuring shield, or pushing out of shield anyway. Oh wow. That was really good option coverage there. I thought that side B would have been safe, but I guess he hit the bell while trying to bounce off of him. So Peach can get a lot off of keeping Pac on ledge, trying to cover options. But I think there is some matchup unfamiliarity for a lot of the Peaches here. And potentially the Pacman too, but they're playing this matchup pretty well so far. That's why we're here. This helps us see what works and what doesn't in the matchup. Peach's dash attack should start killing soon, but I think it's a bit stale. Wow. It's always sad to see like the Pacman grab go through people and not actually grab. So Peaches finally take off a stock. Now 12 to 17. I kind of want to see a more grounded game from the Peaches, more shields in general. It seems like a lot of the time we're getting hit in the air. So Zeo Lightning is really taking advantage of the fact that Peaches is having some trouble approaching and just charging through every time she gets knocked out of neutral, which is what he should be doing in this matchup. Peach is a character that you want to make her approach whenever you can. So if you have a way to make her approach, whether it's charging something or throwing out projectiles or just spacing in general, that's generally the way to play the matchup versus Peach. Huh. So Peach's dare isn't actually very disjointed. It's like pretty much not disjointed at all. I think the tip of the feet are a little bit disjointed, but when you down air, it extends your hitbox downwards a ton. So you can actually beat her down air from below pretty easily. A lot of people do think her down air is like disjointed, but you can grab her legs and everything, and you can, of course, hit them. Power Pellet has super armor then. I did not know that. That's good to know. Seems like a matchup that requires a lot of patience. So this dock is going pretty well for Jimmy Gaming so far. Now Pacman's applying a lot of pressure in ledge. I've never really seen Pacman pressure shield well until today. I'm not really experienced in the Pacman matchup. I faced a few Pacmen, but they weren't as good as the players we're seeing today. Yeah, when Peach actually holds on to Pac's fruit, she can kind of just camp with it. She's generally good at good versus item characters in general. At least when it comes to holding them. And preventing them from getting more. Like that versus Rod Gyro also. Pac's losing this stock and up to that. Good fast fall fair there. So it looks like Zeo Lightning's gonna just take advantage of having that percent lead and just force Peach to approach, because that's what he's been doing so far. Good spacing to punish that with the grab. Peach gets a lot off of grab, so she looks for that a lot in matchups like this when she gets in. She has grab follow-ups at like all low and mid percents, and then like pretty decent damaging throws for high percents. It's mostly even so far. Peach is pretty high percent, but she has rage, so a lot of her stuff will go right now. And the apple from above kills her. I never expect that to kill, but I've been seeing it a few times today.
The winner is Pacman.
Good stuff from the packs, and good stuff from Jimmy Dean Links.
Survival.
That leaves us with... Oh, did I forget to take with stocks? My bad. Let's see, we have 3 players left, so that's 9 stocks, I believe. So now we have Cuddle Pies up next. There we go. And Zeo bans Battlefield again. Oh hey Dalt, I haven't talked to you in forever. I've been pretty good. Streaming a crew battle for the Peach Discord right now for Smash 4. And we have Cuddle Pies picking right now. Cuddle Pies picks FD. Not sure how well I'll do when I play. I haven't played online in probably months. So I got a few Johns, but I'll try my best when I go in. And I think the stock count should be correct right now. This time. Oh wait, let me update the. I'll update the name after this. Alright. Cuddle Pies versus Zeolite. I like the down tilt confirms already. Down tilt pretty hard to tech online. I think Pacman just fared out of that down air, which is pretty interesting. I guess he faded out and managed to punch in time. So mostly even so far. Much faster pace than the games we've been seeing leading up to this. Pacman had really scary at ledge. And there's the up B to punish the charge from above. Good stuff from Cuddle Pies. Oh, Dalt, it was 3 stocks to 1 because it's a crew battle, so your stocks from the previous match carry over into the next one. So now the next person's gonna have 3 for this one.
Survival.
Yeah, that was really good from Cuddle Pies. A lot of fast pressure there. Didn't really give him much time to charge fruits, and when he did try to charge it from above, that was a good punish. Zio was blinded by the FD transformation in the background. Appropriate John. That one's kinda... Let's, actually this should be fun. They'll still end up on the right side, so that's fine. I did accept it, but I'm not sure why they're not in here. Let me update the name for now. We need a Zeo Lightning to leave this lobby. Not sure if this lobby is bugged out or if you just didn't leave yet or what. I'm just gonna rehost a lobby real quick. Alright, new lobby. Let's see. Let's have Cuddle Pies join first, so they're on the left side. Alright, now we have both players in here. Or do we? There we go. So 9 stocks to 15. Let's see if we can do the comeback. I may end up subbing out for one of my subs for this, because it seems like we have someone that wants to join. We still have 2 strong Peaches waiting in the back of our roster, so we'll see what happens. So Cuddle Pie's bans Lilat. We're going to town. Match starting. So we've already seen a lot of Pacman charging the... Wait, is the plural Pacman? Pacman? Pacmans? I'm gonna have to ask the chat for that. What's your opinion? Anyways, we see a lot of Pacman players charging like fruit from above, which we saw last game can be risky, but a lot of the time I feel like if you do it right, it's something Peach has trouble punishing. So if Peach floats low in this matchup, she'll get like knocked out of the air by the fruits. So float's a weird thing where like you get one, and then it burns unless you hit the ground again. So you have to touch the ground again to get it back. You don't even get it back from grabbing a ledge. So if you float too low, you're at a point where if you air dodge into the ground. You have to drop float then air dodge into the ground, or you can jump. So you have to be really careful when floating low to the ground versus projectile characters. You put yourself in situations where you have to air dodge into the ground a lot of the time. So I feel like as Pacman, you should be pretty scared of Peach off stage, but I think the Peaches aren't super comfortable covering all of the recovery options because this is a pretty rare matchup. Some of the people in this joint matchup are pretty good, so these are the people from the character discords, which are some of the more dedicated players for this game. Cuddlepie's doing very well so far. That should be the stock though. Oh, the sour spot hits though. Pacman does seem to have some trouble killing. Oh, right as the city of the fire hydrant hits. Having some awkward trouble landing with the hydrant. So the thing with Peach's float is that if a windbox hits you while you're floating, you'll get sent straight up. Even if it's if the windbox that sends you sideways, you'll still go straight up with the float. It's like a bug or something. I'm not sure why it's like that. But that can be either useful or pretty annoying when you're getting pushed by the hydrant. Sometimes it saves you by sending you higher than what they expect though. Wow, the fruit killing off the side. Pretty good snipe there. So I did say this earlier, but there's effectively no time in crew battles, so Peach doesn't actually have to worry about getting timed out. in matchups like this, there's a feeling that you actually absolutely have to approach, otherwise you'll get timed out. But in a 99-minute stock, like 99-minute 3-stock game, you're obviously never gonna hit time, so you can be as patient as you want, which is nice. Not that they're really playing in a way that would go to time anyways. Tries to get the same punish that they got earlier. And that's another situation where you go almost straight up from the hydrant. It happens with their up B also. Hoping to see the Peaches take one more stock this game. Oh, got the lead there, but timing was a bit off. But it's actually pretty hard to time, especially online. But yeah, Pacman's grab seems incredibly inconsistent. That must be really frustrating as a Pacman player, to just see your grab go through people. Another fruit kill. Seems like that was a good choice because of stuff like that. Oh, just got up to the stocks. Alright, good stuff from both players. So now, for our roster, we're going to send in Slay next, who I actually have to accept their friend request right now. You played well, Cuddle, but don't worry. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that friend request right now, and then I'll rehost the lobby. Gotta go here to access my friends list. Oh, Slay and Slayers are two different players. Very similar attacks. So I'm gonna request that the Peach joins first to stay consistent with the layout. So the Peaches are pretty behind, but these are two of the best Peaches in the Peach Discord, so maybe we can bring it back. The Peach we're saving for last is actually the Peach that I learned a lot of my Peach stuff from, so I'm looking forward to see how they do. Corazon. Good old Gage Lex. So we're waiting on Slay to join for now. I believe I just accepted their friend request. Unless that was someone else. Alright, they're joining in. So The Pac-Mans banned Battlefield and Dreamland, and Peaches are going to take them to Smashville. There we go. And now the Pac-Man Discord should join. Yeah, Cora's our anchor. Thing the 4 Peach chord tag, I believe. Smashville it is. So I believe the packs are down, not down 1 stock, but like they have to give up 1 stock at the start of this game, so let's remember to do that.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm hoping to see a comeback here. I think it can happen. We'll see what happens.
Player 1, defeated!
The use of the trampoline so far. A lot of damage already. I didn't realize the Galaxian just like froze up there. I'm not sure if that's because it was shielded or what. That's interesting. It looks like back air is one of Pac-Man's better moves in this matchup. Peach kind of gets some trouble with dealing with back air walls on a lot of characters. I'm not sure how spammable Pac-Man's is, but characters like Mario and stuff can kind of knock her out of there with that, so I imagine Pac-Man could do something similar. And yeah, that was a pretty good up tilt there by Pac-Man earlier. And the apple almost killed him. I did not realize how much that killed. First stocks go to the Pac-Man. Pac-Mans. Whatever the plural is. That was a really good up smash to cover that. So now Peach just cycled to the golf club, which is, I believe, pretty good in this matchup. Okay, you can use the cover's recovery. Well, you just have to ledge from pretty low. And the fast fall fair gets the Pac-Man, finally. I think Slade just needed some time to get in the groove of this match. Good Z-drop stuff from Pac-Man here. I didn't realize you can confirm like Sour Nair into a Z-drop from Pac-Man. I'm pretty unfamiliar with Pac-Man potential in general, but this is all cool to see. Oh hey, what's up, Omega Rainbow? It's been a while. I haven't been streaming lately. I'm trying to stream the crew battles at least for the Peach Discord, but I haven't had time to stream personally. So that's about the height that you want to be pressuring with their matchups like this. Above their immediate range, but still low enough to poke them. think it's pretty important that the Peaches take this stock without losing one more, so we'll see if that can happen. Down to only 5. Ooh, the balloon snipe. Not sure if that was intentional, but... yeah. So can Pacman not punish stuff with a grab out of shield like most characters can? I imagine it's too slow and unreliable to actually do that in a lot of situations. Because most range grabs can, if Peach misspaces her fair into your shield, most, like, tether grabs can punish that. But Pacman's might be a special case. And the frying pan to catch the get up. Good stuff from Slay.
The winner is Peach. Survival.
So let's see who we have next from the Pacman Discord. Inferno Gaming. I think this is doable. It'd be pretty hyped to see a comeback. I'm hoping it's at least close. And if I got your tag wrong, let me know. I'm just using whatever the Discord tag was. But yeah, really good stuff from Viscos. And similarly from Slay. I believe I have Inferno Gaming added. If not, let me know if I need to add you. There we go. I'm just gonna change the tag to Inferno, because that's what it seems to be. So, Town and City is banned by the Peaches. We got Coach Cora in the back room. Alright, Inferno picks Battlefield. Controlling this. I'm controlling this with the Wii U gamepad right now. Not sure why I can't talk, sorry. It's a pretty awkward controller. I can't imagine anyone actually playing with this. It's so wide. Oh, you can make Puff wave if you angle your shield down. So Slay lost 1 stock right there, so we're gonna have to make sure that happens. Here we go into the match. Well, that instantly went to red. That was pretty interesting. I think Peach Float can kind of mess with that actually, where like you rise from it and instantly float. Peach's Fair often seems unfair. Yeah, Peach's Fair is pretty good. I think playing against it, it seems a lot stronger than it actually is too. Not that it's a bad move, but like, it's frame 16, which is really slow, and like all my friends that I play against always tell me that it feels way faster than it is. It's definitely a super good move though. It's one of her best moves, I think. kind of surprised to see the Pac-Man's picking Battlefield. I feel like Peach would like Battlefield a lot more than Pac-Man, just because it doesn't give Pac-Man much space, and she kind of likes the platforms here, I think. I like seeing those short hop air dodges. I think those are very good in this matchup. So why did that not actually stun? Is that only if you throw it? Or, no, I've seen it stun when it's D-dropped. But that seemed to just hit Peach normally. Does anyone in the chat know why that would happen? Again, I'm not super familiar with this matchup. Only throwing belt stuns? Okay. I guess people are down throwing it, from what I've seen there. It's another stock off for the Peaches. We have 4 left. If it's done when you see dodge, that'd be kind of strong, I imagine. The fair catches the jump from ledge. Lots of just spacing projectiles in neutral, and Peach just trying to get past them. Peach does have projectiles of her own with turnips, obviously, but like I feel like if you just try to do turnips versus Pac-Man charging with projectiles, you're gonna lose that in the end. So you have to get in, which is obviously what the Peaches are trying to do. And the Pac-Men are spacing backwards as they should be. So if Peach ever short hop air dodges forwards and you're doing a retreating aerial, it'll beat the short hop air dodge every time. Peach is floating. So Hammer. So if a Peach is floating towards you but not on top of you, you usually just want to try to hit her out of the air, because if they're approaching with float, then you kind of don't want to be stuck in shield, because one of Peach's ideal advantage states is being above your shield with float, like right above it. That's like really good for Peach, because she can dare it and like nair onto it and just mix you up in general. So now there's 1 player left for the Peaches, with quite a few left from the Pac-Man. We'll see if we can do it. Good stuff from Slay, and good stuff from Inferno. Can I put a Peach emoji in this? Nope, I can't. It's just really question mark. Darn. So Korra chooses FD. Gotta go Omega FD just to be safe, you know. I believe in Korra. Back in the days of Gauge Lax, made quite a few comebacks in crew battles. This one's gonna be a bit rough though. 11 stocks. Do I have the stocks correct right now, by the way? I'm not sure how many stocks Inferno has.
2, 1, go!
Ready? Core versus Inferno starting right now. Whoa, got some flying super far there. Interesting use of the trampoline there. He's doing this a lot, it seems to be working. Not sure what the best way to deal with that is, because I know trampoline does go through shield. Maybe you would short hop air dodge away from that, or just float high. Seems like a very awkward thing to deal with if you're not used to it. And the turn to fair confirm, that is a true combo, if you set it up right. Hydrant killing. Was pretty high percent, I guess. That smash hits a lot harder than I expected. Yeah, if you drop Bell's stun, that would be pretty crazy in realizing. That makes sense. And that had me kills too. Lots of aerials from this pack. This is like much more aggressive than we've seen so far. Really good spacing on these. I don't really see this kind of pressure usually well. Reads the, I think that was a jump get up. That would have covered neutral get up and jump. If timed really well. Wow, that fair kills. Decent amount of rage, I guess. Alright, good stuff from both players again. Inferno had like some pretty interesting pressure there. Kind of repeating myself, but like I really don't see Pacman players using aerials like that very often. Alright, we have 3 Bs up next. And 3 Bs picks Smash them. Let's see if I can do the puff wave again. I'm dead. Alright, potentially the last game. Hopefully not. Cora versus 3 Bs.
one, go!
Gage spamming the movement tech here.
Player one, defeated!
So does Pacman have to... Okay, it seems like he does have to wait for his old having the spear before spawning a new one. Gage likes pressuring ledge very well. The Pacman player should be pretty afraid when they're on ledge versus Peach. Or even off stage versus Peach in general. With float, it's really easy for her to cover most of Pacman's recovery options. And our anchor is pulling through so far. Oh wow. I killed pretty early there. Yeah, Peach's fair plus the hydrant. I imagine that extends the hitbox duration, so that makes it a lot easier to hit ledge with that. Oh no. Unfortunate SD there. Two stocks to 7 now. Oh yeah, that's pretty interesting. So Pacman's dash attack seems to have almost no end lag from what I've noticed playing against him so far. Surprisingly low end lag at least. Turn to fair is going to be a very good confirm versus Pacman because if he commits to something, you can punish his like fruit charge with the turnip and just get the fair off of it. Ooh. Really good fair from Cora there. And it's looking a bit more even now. 2 stocks to 6, still going to be pretty hard, but we'll see what happens.
Survival!
And who is getting sent in next? Kid313. I'm gonna go ahead and copy paste your Discord name for now. And if you want me to correct it, let me know. In the Discord chat, he says he's got this. See if that's true. Yeah, great stuff from Gage so far. Gage is Cora, by the way, for those confused. Sorry. It's been a great crew battle so far. It's good to see how the matchup plays out across a bunch of different players. I've just learned a lot from it. Alright, we're going to FD. Dang. Interesting stuff going in the Discord chat here. I'm not sure if why this castle's loud. I'm not really sure how that works, honestly. He seems to be using a hydrant as a wall here to charge fruits behind. Good bear wall from Gage here. Lots of full hop air dodges, which are, I think, are very good. I've been using them more recently. Once you go at a height where you're kind of out of the range of a lot of characters, if they don't have a good up air, then you can fastball on them in a fair or something, or just float after. A bit laggy here, unfortunately. Hopefully that settles down a bit. Oh, that fair would kill that, almost. Oh, that was crazy. Wow. The turnip hitting the pellet and canceling the side B. Wow. Not sure if that one was planned off stage, but if it was, that was pretty next level. So I'm not really sure what percent Key kills at, but Peach is very, very light. She's actually the bottom of middleweight, but the way her floatiness works is she dies like earlier than almost any character in the game, besides like the really lightweights like Rosa, Mewtwo, Puff, that kind of stuff. Yeah, imagine Key would kill now. Alright, looks like it's Apple's a scary thing now too, especially because he's cycling to it. Fair to Key. Is fair to Key a thing? I didn't know that. So Pacman has the bell here, which is also really scary. And now the Peach has the bell. Very patient pressure, not trying to force anything, which is really important. Tries to use the hydrant water to get the up smash. The Pacman bear does kill. So one stock left for the Peaches. Doable, but very scary. Yes, nice back air. Almost gets some Z-drop stuff on him. So it looks like Gage is looking for this Nair off stage. That would definitely kill. Finally gets the fair. So 4 stocks for the Pacman now. So Peach does get a lot of her damage from down throw confirms. She has like down throw forward tilted 0, down throw back air, at pretty much all low and mid percents. So she's gonna look for a lot of grabs, and it looks like Hyben's kind of messing with that plan. And that's like the ideal advantage state that I was talking about, just daring on top of someone's shield. It's really scary for the other person if the Peach properly pressures it. So that's usually why you want to force her out of her float before she gets on top of you rather than just holding shield. Oh wow, interesting. I'm saying that a lot, but I'm just kind of fascinated by all this Pacman stuff just because I'm really not used to seeing this character. It's the up smash, doesn't kill of course, it's like 60. Although I think can kill like really early. I've killed it like 50 with it sometimes. Pretty close game right now. Is that it? Too high up. Every time I see the bell land, I'm convinced that it might be over, but I clearly just don't know Pacman's follow-up ranges. Wow. That up smash actually catches that too. I was looking for the air dodge there, but didn't find it. And the fair gets him. Now one stock to 3.
The winner is Peach.
Good run from Gage so far. And good showing from Kid on the other side.
Survival.
Can our anchor do it? Who is the last pack? That's a good question. I believe in you, Gage. I think I have to accept a friend request real quick, so I'm gonna go do that right now. So we have Super coming in next. Don't get keyed. Oh god, that crew battle. That was legendary. Who's next? Next is Super. Interestingly, there's 2 Devos on my friends list. There's a Devo here in San Diego, actually. Very good NES player. He's actually PR'd here. I'm gonna try sending the friend request myself. I'm not sure if that's the right ID though. I mean, I hope it's the correct person. It seems like it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and host the lobby again. We're gonna need Gage to join in first.
Survival! Jigglypuff!
So Korriban's town again. It looks like Super is joining now. Not familiar with this Pacman, but it seems like people are saying that they're pretty good, so I'm excited to see this. One stock on our anchor versus 3 stocks on theirs. It's gonna be pretty difficult, but it's potentially doable. Still not sure what stage they're going to. I think Super's starting the Ryu and everything. And Super picks FD. Super trained with Samsora, dang. That is scary then. They're cousins? Is that true? Interesting. Probably a good anchor to have then if that is true. Ah, darn. I got bamboozled. Would have been an interesting story though. Alright, last game.
2, 1, go!
Fruits versus veggies. True. So whether the Peaches win this or not, Cora has definitely shown a really good play so far. It's just a bit laggy, unfortunately. Hopefully that dies down. Idol's Godler. It's pretty good. Hayden kind of assisting for it there. So is that uppy also armored? It seems to go right through the turnip. A little bit of projectile. Great up smash from Korra. 1 stock to 2, looking a little bit more doable, but Korra is a pretty high percent already. Getting some good damage. Well, the Hydra disappearing right before the 3rd jab hit it looked like. Maybe it did hit, I'm not sure. Ooh, and the F smash kills. And the Pacmans win it with 2 stocks. Some really good stuff from Korra there. They almost brought it back. Not sure how many stocks that was, but that was definitely a lot right there. But yeah, good stuff from the Pacman players. And good stuff from the Peaches too, that was really close. Yeah, kind of didn't expect it to end there. But yeah, good stuff everyone. GG's. I will probably be posting the VOD later to YouTube. It'll be on the channel Chalice LP. You should be able to just... I'll post a link to it in the Discord, so you should be able to find it there if anyone wants to watch it. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Probably just gonna cut the stream here. GG's to the Pacman players, that was really fun. Good play from both sides.